Good morning and welcome back to the morning show. I am Will here because by nature Trinbagonians are storytellers. So it's fitting that today I am joined by two ladies who are helping us to continue to tell those stories in magnificent ways. Joining me in studio first and foremost is Miss Catherine Emmanuel, the Education Coordinator for FILMCO. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, thank you.
And joining us via Zoom is a writer for Hannibal, The Haunting of Billy Manor, Marvels, The Punisher and so much more, Ms. Angela Lamanna. Good morning, Angela.
Morning.
Nice. Thank you very much, ladies, for joining me this early morning as we get ready to talk about FILMCO's upcoming workshop. Now, first of all, in terms of coordinating this effort in a pandemic, you had to have had your challenges, but so far so good, yes?
Yes, it was like with the film festival last year because FILMCO also manages the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival. So had to be all online. So now all our workshops are online as well too, which does have its advantages because that means that people outside of Trinidad and the Caribbean can join as well.
That's right. Now, as I said, we are storytellers by nature. So what would the workshop entail that we don't know?
Well, so this workshop is called Writing for Television. And I met Angela online as well too, actually through the Sundance Institute, which is fantastic. So it's going to be teaching writers who have some experience, but also possibly some writers who don't have that experience about 3-act structure, how that's different from film, and how do you apply that to television. Angela's also going to be teaching participants about, techniques. How do you write a story that's going to get you noticed? And then also, how do you get your script seen as a Caribbean filmmaker? So those are just some of the topics that Angela is going to be touching on in the workshop.
And Angela, let's get straight into it because you have some pretty big names in your repertoire, so to speak. And I imagine that your start wouldn't have necessarily entailed workshops like this put on a national scale, or did they? Tell us how you got started in terms of writing.
Sure. Yeah, I moved to LA to pursue that dream and ended up getting a job as an assistant on Hannibal, which was an amazing opportunity. And I was able to learn from so many incredible writers and all the different ways that you can get your writing noticed, how you can make something on your own within the system or outside of the system with your iPhone. So, I've seen many different ways of getting your stories out there. And, I'm so excited to share everything I've learned with your audience and all of your storytellers.
Nice. Now, as far as getting into the workshop, let's talk registration times, complications, or as you said, no prerequisites. So everybody needs to get on this one, whether you're an experienced writer or not. How do you get into the workshop?
Yes, I mean, some experience in writing is, how should I say,
an asset.
Would be an advantage. Yes, would be an asset. But it is open to new writers as well too. So, so people who are interested can go to www.filmco.org. That's FILMCO. And if they just click on our news tab, they will see the workshop there that has the post about the workshop that has all the information and the link to register. They can also call our office at 323-3228 between the hours of 10 and 5. Or they can email me, which is admin@filmco.org. And then I can help them to sign up for the workshop.
Sounds beautiful.
Oh, and you said insofar as the dates as well, too.
Right.
Yes. So it is next week. It's over 3 days and it's 3 sessions. So it's 6 hours in total. It's going to be Monday the 26th, Tuesday the 27th, and then Thursday the 29th. We're taking a day break in between so participants can absorb. And it's from 5 to 7 p.m. online.
Ooh, 5 to 7. Sounds like school all over again. Angela, in terms of your input and the knowledge that you're going to impart on Pearsons, beyond the workshop, would it be possible to get onto you in any other way to share a little bit more tips and tricks? Because that workshop's going to be intense, but we can always learn more. Anything else you want to add that the interested persons might be able to reach you for?
Sure. I mean, whatever story it is that you have to tell, you can tell it, and all of the tools are out there for you to do. We're living in an amazing time when it's easy for anybody to pick up a camera and tell their story. So I think the best thing to do if you want to do that is to watch as many movies and TV shows of any kind that you can watch. That's the best way to learn. You don't have to go to school. You know, just write down your observations, think about the things that the shows are making you feel. You can create your own little film school at home any day of the week when you have time. So it's a great place to start with just whatever you can see on your own TV.
Nice. And we are going to make sure that everybody does that, joining the FILMCO workshop. So thank you very much, ladies, for joining us.
Thank you.
But from one sort of storytelling to the storytelling that we find in music, Raucus and his next guest is going to give us a little bit more, guys.